Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. As you guys can see up on the screen behind me today, we're going to be talking about MSI. Riot recently announced the new format changes that are going to be happening to the new MSI tournament that is going to be taking place in just a couple of months. It's really hype. It's really exciting. Obviously, it is one of the two big international tournaments of the year for professional League of Legends. So while it's not maybe as hyped up or as exciting or as prestigious as Worlds, obviously, this is still one of the very rare opportunities we have to see our favorite League of Legends teams and the best League of Legends teams in the world participate on an international stage. It is awesome. As you guys can see, this year it is going to be taking place in Iceland, and in this video today we're going to be going over all the dates, all the format changes, everything you need to know about the upcoming mid-season invitational, because again, in 2021 this event is going to be huge. It's going to be massive. It's going to be exciting. We got deprived of it last year in 2020 because 2020 took all good things away from pretty much everybody, but this year it's happening, and that is awesome to hear. But before we get into that, I just want to mention real quick, if you guys have not already, make sure you take a second and smash that subscribe button. I would appreciate it so much. It helps you guys stay up to date on all my latest content, and it helps me out a ton, obviously, as well, running up those numbers. I think something like 65% of the people that watch my videos consistently aren't subscribed, so, you know, there's a better than 50-50 chance that you right now are not subscribed, so I'd love it, you know, if you did click that button. Also, smash the like button. That helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. It's an awesome way to help support my content and my channel. With that being said, let's get right into this. First, we have this little teaser video that LOL Esports, the Twitter account, posted. MSI 2021 is coming. Who will break out? Pack your parkas, because League of Legends' greatest pro players are about to show down in Iceland. This sprawling epic landscape will set the stage for big moves in Rising Legends. Dates May 6th to May 22nd. So that is 3 months and 5 days away, which seems like a long time, but I swear time's been flying. That stuff will be here before you know it. And just between now and then, we have the end of the regular season in every league. We're going to have a really hype, awesome playoffs in every league, and then that'll carry us right into MSI. So there's going to be a ton of awesome League of Legends coming up. I mean, the last few weeks in every league that are kind of deciding who's going to finish the regular season on top, and then the playoffs are obviously going to be super awesome, and then taking us into the MSI event, which would be great. I think it might be pushed back a little bit more than usual because the players have to quarantine and everything, but still really cool. Let's check out this video that they posted.
MSI
季中冠军赛
MSI God MSI is back.
So, pretty cool video. I mean, definitely really high quality graphics and stuff, just like always from Riot. I'm glad our boy Captain Flowers kind of got, you know, his little appearance, his little voiceover in there, which is really cool. But yeah, that was a super hype trailer. Again, I don't know how to say this city's name. Reykjavik? I'm not sure. Iceland, but I don't know much about Iceland, honestly. I don't know much about how they've been handling the pandemic or anything, but I assume they've been doing well since we're headed there and not headed, you know, to like a different country where there's actually more of like a League of Legends or esports presence or whatever. But it is really cool. I'm glad they found a location that we were able to do this in person. Again, I would assume fans are not going to be allowed in. If they are, it's going to be a very small number. But I'm glad they can do it in person, just like Worlds or something, because first of all, it wouldn't even be like possible to do something like this not in person because the ping would be insane. But also, it's just so much cooler actually getting to see the players up on stage, like actually face to face, and getting to sit in front of each other and stuff, and it just makes it, you know, feel like back to normal. And I think we're all kind of ready for life to start getting back to normal a little bit, which is cool. But let's run through what we got going on. So we have the location and venue. Some places I don't know how to pronounce, but some cool places in Iceland, hopefully. They're headed to the capital of Iceland after last year's cancellation, which again sucked, but also kind of builds up the hype and excitement and anticipation more and more for this year's event. So maybe this event will be, you know, bigger than ever, since it's something we're kind of waiting for. We're excited to reintroduce this major international competition and bring together the top teams from every region. That's awesome. Teams will quarantine upon arrival in Iceland for the health and safety of our players. The event will not be able to accommodate a live audience, so again, that sucks, but still a step in the right direction. You know, we're getting closer and closer to getting things back to normal. So here's the format changes, the big stuff that we are all here for. So, no more play-ins. I think that's good to hear. You know, people want to see their teams being able to compete against all the teams, even if you are like a minor emerging region, whatever they want to call it. It's still cool to get to see you play against some of the bigger teams. Yes, they're probably just going to be stomps, but still, I'm sure the fans will tune in for those games. You know, who doesn't want to see their team, their country, their region, their favorite players go up against the Korean teams, the Chinese teams, and everyone is always like, oh, you know, we'd be able to beat them, we'd be able to take them down, and we'd give them a good game. So I think that'll be cool. You know, I don't have a problem with them removing play-ins. All teams from all regions will now start off in the same stage of MSI, though with 3 stages total. Good to hear. Stage 1, we have the group stage. All 12 teams start here. They will split into 3 groups of 4 teams. Each of these groups will play a best of 1 double round robin. So that's cool. 6-game group stage. So I mean, that's kind of cool though. You get to see each team play each other twice. The top 2 teams per group will advance to the next stage. So there will just be what? There's going to be 6 teams knocked out. Oh, there's 3 groups of 4 teams. Okay, so you got to get top 2 in your group. Interesting. 3 groups of 4 teams. Yeah, so 6 games. Okay, so then stage 2, we have the Rumble. After that, you know, they're going to take 12. The 3 groups of 4, they're going to take those top 6 teams. They're going to move on to the next stage. The bottom 6 teams will get knocked out, but they'll still have gotten to play a fair amount of games. I feel like that's a pretty good scenario, even for some of those bottom teams. Still, to get 6 international games under their belt, I don't think that's too bad. I think that sounds pretty solid. That sounds pretty cool. And if after 6 games, you know, you haven't been able to prove yourself, then you don't really deserve it anyway, probably, but it's pretty similar to the World group stage, obviously, so I don't think that's too bad. Then we go to the Rumble. The 6 remaining teams will play another best of 1 double round robin. The top 4 teams will advance to a playoff bracket. So the 6 teams are going to play best of 1 double round robin. 10 more games for each team. This is going to be an insane tournament. There are going to be so many games played. You're getting 6 games in the group stage, 10 games. Right, 6 teams playing double round robin, 10 more games of best of 1s, and then the top 4 teams are going to advance to a playoff bracket. I mean, I like this format because you're getting to see so many games, and by the end of all this, I mean, the best team should be rising to the top. You know, the more games. Yeah, we're not getting best of 3s, we're not getting best of 5s at this point yet, but best of 1s are so exciting. They're kind of the best viewing experience, especially given a chance for upsets and craziness and cheese picks and all that. Obviously, best of 5s had their place as well. Those are so hype and so insane too, but obviously, we still have the knockout stage where the top 4 teams, obviously, we're going to knock out 2 teams during the Rumble stage, are going to make it to the knockout stage, which will be a single elimination best of 5 playoff bracket consisting of the semifinals, followed by the finals. I'm a little bit curious to see how the schedule and everything of this is going to work, like how many games are going to be played per day, per week, how much of a break is there going to be between each stage, because that just seems like a lot of games, which, again, I'm super hyped for, but there's players in North America already talking about burnout right now. Now imagine the end of the regular season, plus regular season, plus spring playoffs, then plus all of these games at MSI. Like, man, that's going to be tough to be at that peak mental, at that peak gameplay for this whole amount of time. But then also, what is the break between MSI and like the start of summer split going to be? I mean, some of those players might want a little bit of a break. Some of them, it might even be better off for them to get like subbed out or something for a mean time just to get a little break and everything kind of recover. But I think this MSI sounds really awesome. I mean, I'm definitely going to have a lot of content about it, obviously, because it's going to be an insane, massive tournament. We're definitely going to be talking about who I think is going to be, you know, the best teams from every region, who I think is going to represent every region, how I think each region could potentially do at MSI. I hope NA is at least able to make it, you know, to the knockout stage. I think that would be pretty cool. We do believe NA is a top 4 region, so I think they should be able to, but it's going to depend how the draws go. What do the group draws look like? What do the Rumble draws look like? I guess Rumble doesn't have a draw, but the group draws are going to play a part in this. I do like how in the Rumble, everyone gets to play everyone. So at the end of the day, there shouldn't be too many excuses, but I am definitely curious of how the group draws are going to go, because since there's just one seed from every different region, are they going to say the top 4 regions, each get separated in different groups? I think that would be the most fair way to do it. And in that world, I hope North America would have a really, really good chance of getting out. And then, Europe Korea, China, you assume they'll have little to no issues, especially with the kind of quality teams that they're going to be sending this year. North America, we're not really sure. I mean, Cloud9's looking pretty good. They seem like they're going to be the ones headed out, but I mean, we'll see. Again, there's still a couple weeks left to be played, and then plus a couple more weeks of playoffs and stuff where really anything could happen. But I do think this is really, really cool. I think Iceland should hopefully be a really, really awesome place, a place that, esports I don't really believe has ever gone before, at least not League of Legends esports. So it'll be cool to kind of get to see a different area. Obviously, people aren't going to get to go, but even to see the videos and the media and stuff that they produce from this, because Riot always does a good job in terms of hyping everything up and stuff like that. But this does look pretty cool. I really do like this new format. I don't really like change for the sake of change, so I'm not just happy that they're mixing it up. But I do think they made some good change here. I do think the stuff all sounds cool. I think these 3 stages are all unique, but also all interesting, and I think they're going to lead to some really, really hype games, some really hype matchups, hopefully some crazy upsets, hopefully some crazy picks, hopefully some crazy games, and hopefully just some really, really memorable stuff, because it seems like each event, each MSI or Worlds or whatever, has that 1 or 2 big defining moments, games, series that just make us remember it forever, and really make it, last in our heads and stuff, and I hope we get that out of this too. Again, I think this is really cool that they finally were able to get this to work. I wish they would have been able to get this last year, and there's so many question marks that teams and people have about last year, because again, we only get 2 international tournaments per year in League of Legends. Having to miss out on one of those really, really does suck. So I'm glad that it seems like we'll be getting both international tournaments this year. That is awesome. I think MSI is going to be fun, and I hope you guys do too. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think about the new MSI format changes? What do you think about them headed to Iceland? Is there anything that you like, don't like? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on anything we talked about in today's video. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace!